Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice and welcome back to my playthrough of 7 Days to Die Undead Legacy 2.6 on Alpha 20. We are trying to figure out a way to make this double gate work. So I'm slowly breaking this bulletproof glass, which I can't, which is sucks that I have to do that, but I'm trying to see at which point I will be able to, or he will be able to see me. It sees me outside perfectly, so coming in, I'll be able to open the door. But I'm trying to see how far I need to go here for it to see me on the inside and open the gate. Okay, it's still not seeing me here. And I don't know if I have to go up two. I'm probably going to have to just remove all this glass. I know for a fact that at that point it would work. And I could, like, say, leave parts of it in, but it's not going to look good that way. Yeah. As soon as I do that, it does work. I was hoping it could see through glass, but it cannot. Alright, let's head back up. I'm going to need to go after some wood today, that is a fact, but I want to get this gate up now that I know that I can make it work. At least by tearing stuff down. Okay, powered sliding gate. 7x3x5. A lot of resources, but we're crafting. 2 minutes for it to come down. I gotta say, this is... Oh, I'm on the second floor. Having this elevator is actually a lot of fun, and it's convenient, so I think I'm going to stop... Well, I may still leave it over there. But it is definitely fun and convenient. Even if I could use regular glass and it would see me, I don't know that I'd want to put it there. Because it seems like it would still be... It would still be something that the zombies would be interested... like, if it's in their way, they're just going to break it. Bulletproof at least would hold them off, but... I think for now I'll leave that top layer in just in case I find... If I can find a way that works better, then I can put this back in. So this is just possibly temporary. If someone can tell me how to make this work, then I'll put this glass back in, and that won't be a problem anymore. Okay. Alright, 2 minutes on that. I thought I had, for testing purposes, I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out here before we put the expensive big old bad boy in. This is obviously not going to fit in the same thing. It's a smaller one. But, say we take you, we run it to you, come back over here. I want to do some specifying of this. Not having the windows makes it a little less protected than I originally wanted it to be. Okay. I'm going to make it 10 seconds. Come over here. Drive you in. Get on out. If I take you up to the second floor, it should no longer see me, and that'll drop it. Because this is all... So it's not going to see me, so it'll shut that gate down there. But if I take it back down to the first floor, and we come over here, oh my god, I do need to get rid of this top part too. It will see us, open up the gate, and we can get through. Now the only thing I have to look at is... Do I want to put up some kind of wall down here? I mean, otherwise, what's the sense for having this? Just for shits and giggles, because it looks cool. I think it's what it's going to be. And I already spent the resources. So it is what it is. think it's more just for the cool factor. I'm curious though. It seems. Well, I think I could have left the bottom layer in. Let's see. Okay, leave the bottom layer in. You're still gonna see me. I leave the second layer in. I don't think you see me. Yep. Technically, I could. And this would be too high, so it would stop them from getting through. Okay. I think we're cooking now. I am curious to see if it could see through regular glass. And I come in here. Get in. Okay. Now, if that's the case, I do kind of want to have something here. I want it actually closed up. If for us to have that there, that needs to be a reason. How does that look from this side? Bad. Okay. I mean, I could technically run that all the way up. Don't need to, though. Okay, put that on this side as well. Solidify that, and then technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need to get rid of these, but like I said, I can just put in a wall here, so this will keep my stuff here protected, technically. It gives me a reason for the gate. If this was wide open down here, I have no purpose. Okay. So I think we just go solid block. I might have to put that relay on the outside of this as I blocks here. And then after this, we go upstairs. We still got some work to do upstairs to put in the walls and framework up there. Pretty sure this is just going to be a building stream. Okay. I could put a steel hatch in here, which is something I could do. Okay, I need to remove you. Put you here. And I think I just need to connect this. Put that down there. And then it's all still connected. Well, it will be once I connect to here. Okay. Said now I can put in a vault door right here, so I do have access from down here. But now I've got a reason this is all closed off. I love that. Okay. Let's see if my gate's ready, because the gate's going to decide how that front end's got to look. Okay, we have it. What she looks like. My guess is pretty chunk and big. I'm gonna pick you up. Repair you? How'd you get broken? I just put you up. I need a whole steel plate. Yeah, you're kidding me. Okay. Okie doke. just the entire thing, no matter what I do, is going to be this wide. Okay. Okay, you actually match up with the walls. Okay, that's actually... Okay. So then I can upgrade those. And then all I need to do is... nerd pull up another couple feet so I can make the connection. And connect you. Now when I come out here... Yes! And if I get out of the way... Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. Okay. Once I go up, it'll close. Look at that. That is awesome. This is all... I can see everything through here with the bulletproof. Up top there is just going to be living quarters, so it'll be a little bit different. So that was the question here, is did I want to... So I could take you, replace you there. Do I want to... Oh, come on. Copy and copy. I still could run you all the way to the top here, technically. Just to kind of tuck you in. Copy. That needs to go away. And I don't think I can actually do that here, so we're gonna have to... Can I jump cut? I can. So then we do this. Copy. Copy. Kind of like how that looks. We'll have to see how it looks on the bottom too as well, but... And then technically, let's see if I go back to the first floor and I start to move. It does. I don't have to be out of there. It just opens up. I love that I smoothed this out too. Okay, now it's closing, so I come over here. Opens up. Drive in. Go over here. Second floor. Ah, this is awesome. Okay. One more thing I need to look at. I just did those changes over here. I need to see how that looks from the outside. Okay. That is probably going to have to be a solid block now. Which block was I looking at? There we go. That was just the floorboard. That still kind of gives me that cool look there. Alright. That'll have to do for now. We'll see when I do the painting. I love this so much. And I think I already did that for you. Okay, good. Like I said, we'll just do another power door over here. This is going to have to all be concrete down here below. Okay. Ah. She is coming along. Okay. I need wood, though. Should I at least get things up to stone? Without the wood, no. I need to, I think that needs to be my focus. So let's get everything put away. you over there. I don't need 400 blocks, but I will take about 50 something. Power. No, you're not power, your tool. I need to repair this bad boy. Okay, do I how much fuel do I have on me? Actually, let's go ahead and fill these up real fast. No, you are. We'll be doing more. I want to get both of these completely filled up just so it's easy to get gas down here. Okay, one's full. Alright, that means I can make more, technically. Oop. Just need the fuel. I have it on me. How many more can I make? I'm starting to get close to... Okay, yeah, let's make you... Leaves me 500. How much oil could I make with that? Oh, 200? Alright, I'm gonna make 100. No, let's make 150. Make 150 oil, and then we'll leave whatever's left over here, but that gives us a good... How much time do I need? 12 minutes. Good enough. Okay. So up here. Yes. I suppose I would probably want to run this up to there to complete the front look. That would make sense. Yeah, this is gonna take a lot to furnish and everything. Oh, what have I done? Yeah. Okay, I think what I want to do is I am going to make it a little easier for me to, from my bedroom, we'll say, to get up. Like I said, I think we're going to be back to here again, which we should just be... Yeah, right. Gosh darn it. I don't want to have to go out on the edge, but I do have to go out on the edge just so I can see. I knew I was going to do it. I knew it. Wait, is it only spraying? Okay. Whew. Wow, did not expect that. Alright, well, let's look while we're down here. I did finally put in that mod. Okay, the way I have it is correct. Good. That's all I wanted to know. So it is on the outside of both of these. Probably should take this now, so I don't break. I don't. Every time I jump up that ladder, it's... No, only thing is if it's down when I come through, so I probably should have come in from the back door. I had to jump anyway. Dang it. It was nice having it over there coming in. But it was obviously this was meant to be the building side. Actually, no, I need to go to 3. Okay. So yeah, I want to leave this here. The door will be here, but this gives me the ability to come out and call this. Which I didn't do on the bottom floor, but from now on I do want to do. Oh, that means I can't really do this, can I? suppose I could from here. So this... that gets me to there. Now... oh, shoot. That's for the... so I can have something to reach out to. Okay, that needs to be here. Oh, that's it right there. Okay. And I mirror it on the other side. That's not what I meant to do. Copy. Yeah, a lot of this is just figuring out the main idea of what I want it to be. Okay, so if I want it to be the... I think I need to leave 3 wide for that sliding door like I have on the other floors. I'll make sure when I go down, but I believe it is 3 wide. Okay, so technically I should copy U and rotation, right? No. Is it U? Rotation. Yes. And then the rest of this should just be that. I think. And then I get rid of you. And then it's just, now it's just regular blocks for the rest. I believe we will have to go down and check real fast to make sure. But this will be the ceiling level. Solid wall. All right, Droney, I need
All
wood now.
systems go. How may I help?
Oh, I put him away. Making sure it's all centered. Okay, cool. Back down to 2. This elevator. Okay, but let's get the blocks first, and I gotta see the exact size of it. I know I can do it centered, because it is centered here. So it's 1, 2, 3. It is. Okay, perfect. So I will have to make another one of those. Well, at least get this section of the wall up first. And it's nice that I can build off of this elevator, provide structural, which I wasn't quite expecting. That's cool. And my guess is that probably it's almost like the strength of steel, maybe. Who knows? Okay. Is there anything over here I needed to do? Okay, you are not the right block there. Oh yeah, you just needed to be that block. Yeah, perfect. Now I can just copy you. Sweet. When I can jump more, I'll do some more stuff here, but... And of course, there's going to be windows here. 2, 3. I don't know what the center on that is. Is that this one over here? Looks like it. It'll end up looking a little bit weird because... Okay, I can't help it. 2, 3. Yeah. I want to be able to connect this here. 4, 5. 2, 3. I didn't go high enough? That was dumb. Okay. My guess is I'm going to make one of these a bedroom, like my master bedroom, or do I make 2 bedrooms? Again, these aren't going to be the size of the windows. I'm just, again, sizing things up, seeing how things look. Can I make a double door? Just for inside to make it look the same. If I go to door... where's the regular doors? So I can do... Oh, whoa. I need to go see that right now. That looks like a cool door. I did not know that was available to me. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to hit one. I wanted 2. Okay. Oh, I need wood, don't I? Oh, wait. Where's all this wood? Gonna have 785 wood? Oh, you're in here, aren't you? You are. Hey, damn it, I do have wood. Okay, I need to see, because sometimes they'll make it look pretty and then you lay down and it's not. That looks like an actual cool door that would fit perfectly so I can center my rooms. Oh my goodness. Please, please, please be what I'm hoping you are. Okay, it would have to... If this is like a hallway, it has to be here. Oh, look at that! Oh, baby, yes. Okay, don't run. Okay. It's starting to come together. Alright, so this is going to be a 3x3. 2, 3. This week's... Oh, this is making me happy to finally be at this point. Okay, I don't know if I need to be... Perfect for my sliding door. Do I want this? No, it's just going to match up with all that. Oh yeah, I was planning on putting glass in here again. Alright. So that would be... to go down and see, did I mess something up on my design on the down there, or do I have one room for one more thing to go? Okay. No. Just need to put the going across. Perfect. 2 minutes to go on this foot. Okay, so we come out here. Is this the, nope. Okay, we'll have to find it ourselves. But there it is. Cool. So I can take you out there. Oh, that's why I had you in... Okay, never mind. Those are rooms. Oh, those need to be closed up. That's right. I forgot all about that. You won't be able to see it from the ground anyway. I'm super excited about those doors, though. So does that mean that there's cool single doors, too? Info screen. I could put some cool stuff over. Just looking like a single door. That's something like the one, like this. Wait, wooden door. It says it's a variable. Let's try. Let me finish this. No, well, let's go down and give that I just want to see if it's actually cool looking. Oh, I can run again. Okay, door. So you, not too much, but what kind of doors can I make? Please let it be something better than the garbage it normally is. Yes. Okay, I am happy now. That is amazing. That is fantastic. That is going to come in so handy for me upstairs. Ren, you're just going to have to deal with it. Let's get the rest of the framework of this put in. Or as much as we can. Like I said, we're going to have to go tree hunting. But, oh boy. And again, we're going to have a whole nother floor up top that we can actually put our garden in once I get this all taken care of. I think I want to try and do what I did over on the other side. And this should be... I'll put the next one just in case. Directly underneath our pillar. I believe I put the pillars... that. Although this one may not be, but I think we are still perfectly solid. Kind of see where some of this goes yellow. That goes green. So I should be good there. So what I might do is I might go down... Well, technically, since the floor goes all the way across, it doesn't matter. It will be supported, whether there's glass in there or wood, it will be supported. And I will make those design decisions not today. The initial thing is just to get the walls up, ceiling up, so I can actually start work on the farm. I love this. This is so good. Having actual doors. Yeah, we'll get walls up like this, so the front part's done. And I'll do internal, like I said, I'll do internal stuff later. So it looks like this is a pillar. You do up one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I actually do. Hold on. Out of curiosity, let me go to 4 and see. Okay, yep, it is this floor here. Cool. Oh, me happy. Me so happy. There we go. Oh, this is amazing.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
No, I should take it all. It needs to go all the way to the edge. It needs to follow this, otherwise it's just gonna look weird. This is a pillar as well. decided this here was also a pillar. And I gotta decide if I want to put up walls around the farm, which I think I will. I want it to be concealed from screamers and such when I'm all the way up there, but man, I'm gonna be way up here. Top of this is extremely tall. I got 35 blocks left. Possibly enough to make the bottom ring around here. We'll see. I am super happy. And we'll leave a block here for a door that leads out to here. And we'll see what we can actually fix up to do something kind of cool up top, I think. Oh, so close. Okay, out of blocks. Yeah. And I still got to do the ceiling yet, too. But yeah, we'll figure something to kind of come out here. If I do decide to put turrets like facing that way and facing this way, to like just I don't know. We'll see. That's down the road. Right now we just want to get this done. So now we need to go chop trees. Yeah, see, I like this better. I wish it was like this on the second floor. Hold on. There is diagonal. So let's go with plate. There's a diagonal plate. There it is. There we go. Gives me a little bit more room in there. I like that. Copy. Something will come over here. Yeah, this thing is really coming together. And I forgot I needed to rip you out. And then I think I can make a few more. Or did I run out of nails? Nope, I can. Make 25. I can go up and finish that thing up top there. And then I can also finish down here. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna have to put something different in my food slot because you are almost gone. I guess we'll go steak and potatoes. Okay, that means I can come over here. You just needed to go there. And again, I like this because I can come inside here to call it. I don't have to do it from the edge. I can actually make it in there. What I could also do here... Hold on. Okay, I was... If put plates there instead. You know what I'm saying? How much I would prefer to have a different type of entrance there. So what if... No, that's... There we go. It's a little bit thicker, so it's more than just a regular plate. Because from the inside, it won't look any different. On the outside, it gives me a very easy access to that. And technically I can do this over here as well. Just changes this thing, because all the other ones it was a little bit further back, and I don't want to make it further back because I wouldn't be able to fit everything I have in here. But it makes this feel a little bit bigger up here. And it should not affect the way everything was in here. Everything is still the same. Oh, I'm glad you didn't fall down. Perfect. Now I can easily... So say I put it on the it's on the first floor. And I want to come out. All I got to do is just come over here. Call it. Excellent. Can I make a vault door now? Not powered, just a straight up vault door. I need 5 gears. We are gonna go chopping some wood. Just want to finish a few things here. Home is starting to feel pretty cool. Okay, one more. And I'll be feeling even better. Actually, you know what? Let's grab those. I gotta come over here. Okay, I need you and you.
How may I assist
I'll
you?
let you hold some of it. Okay, there we go. Oop. Make my vault door. Again, this is powered, right? Okay, back down to 1. Oh, I gotta go back up to 2. I forgot my,
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay, now we're good. Okay. Oh, it's you. Wrong gun. Oh, he missed. I don't believe it. He missed. They never miss. Okay. So first off, I've got the stone, so I can at least upgrade this to stone. It's all going to be concrete, though. I don't want them coming in here. This is going to be protected. When the paint happens, this is going to look so cool. Yeah, I don't have the bricks on me yet. They're still in Droney. Let's get the other side as well. Yeah, I don't have my glass in here yet, so technically they can get through. And actually, no, they shouldn't be able to get through on the other side because it's at least 2 blocks high. Okay. Oh, and I need to get this front part here as well. I love how this thing looks. So beefy. Okay, I can reach it through here. Keeps sensing me, so it keeps firing it off. Okay, I already need you, so come here, Droney.
All systems go. How may I help?
I'm gonna put these in yours and pull you out. Still heavy. So one time I'm kind of annoyed by him. Get the brick, and then I'll be able to come over and do this to concrete. Like I said, this section here is open, but it's still too high. And I might maybe put... If I could do like a half block, I would maybe put the half block across the top. I don't know. Not fully sure yet on everything. As I said, this has all been done kind of freehand, which is fun. See, and that's the thing too. This is why I enjoy streams. Because when I'm making, you know, just an episode on YouTube, I kind of have to know where everything's going. Because I've got an hour to do it, and then I got to edit it. So it's like, you know, it's harder to do freehand when I'm recording a video. But streaming, I can just do things just like I normally do. Except for maybe as much mining as I do. As much mining as I have done, that's nothing compared to what I normally do. I'm slightly known as a little crazy when it comes to my upgrades. I gotta see how much bulletproof glass I have. I can at least get a row down there. I want to make this impregnable for the moment. 7, but I believe I was making more? Maybe not. Okay, I guess that is all I got. How many blocks across is it? 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that might be the exact right amount. Okay. It's like, where's my concrete? It's there. Oh, is my door ready? It is. I'm extra chunky heavy. But I'll put the door down. That'll be the first thing I do. Okay. It's locked. Yes. So my actual base entrance now is secured, like heavily secured. And I like the automatic openings for it. But I gotta put that bulletproof glass in on the bottom floor over there yet. And then it'll be secured. And I think technically I can probably get these inside blocks from here. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta go back into view, and she opens. And then wait for her back to close again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, and then I waste one. Oh, no. I think I just need to make more of those one pieces. I have the glass, I believe, to be able to close this up all the way. Okay. Alright, and I can come through here as well. Shut it behind me. Alright, let's see what I can do if I can make... See what if I can do if I can make some more of the glass. It's that weird mesh stuff. There we go. Okay, I can make 9 more because I need steel ingots. That gives me 9 more bulletproof. So I need more. I am gonna have to go on a mining trip here soon. Or I didn't have enough time on the glass. Dang it. That sucks. Okay, I need more steel ingots first. So I could make it to let's make 30 because that's using my iron as well. And then once that's done, we can make some more glass. Thirsty. Okay, so with those, make more, 9 more. I can make 3 more, so when those are done, I can make a few more extra. All right. Oh, I need the stone again.
Ready for duty.
I don't need the brick, I just need the stone. Just to match everything back up again. I'll get the other parts from outside. You're supposed to be not there. Match up. I don't know why I never saw that before. This is so cool. Alright. I only have... well, I have enough. At least get this layer matchy. Oh yeah, I can come up here and put the rest of that floor in while we're waiting for those things to cook. No, I didn't want to go to 4. I want to go to 3. Super convenient. Okie doke. Technically, it's gonna have to, because this is the roof level here, so I'm gonna have to bring this down at least one more too high for windows. We'll figure that part out. But I badly need more wood, and that should probably be closed off as well. Oh no, that needs to be window. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna keep you. Everything else away. Okay, furniture. Time to start getting ready to go out and get that, do that wood chopping sesh. There. Right, how much more? 3 more. Duh. Alright. And that should be enough to get 2 rows on the bottom floor. So I need 2 more for the bottom, and then looks like it's 8 across. 8 or 9. Okay. Leave that open for now. No! I made the wrong. That sucks. I'll have to figure out a way to use it somewhere else. Darn. Didn't even realize that. Okay. Well, again, I am gonna have to do a bit of mining. I'm almost out of iron. Okay. Oh yeah, let's take the dune buggy. Or the dune runner, or whatever we want to call it. Where is it? Why don't I see it around here? There it is. That's why I don't see it. I parked it over here. Out of curiosity, do we have any antidotes for sale? Do a little that. Scratchy. Need a fix, man. I need a fix. Come on. And I believe I can pick out tier 4s now.
Feel free to look around.
Oh, no, none.
How can I help you?
Thank you guys. Recheck on 57. Titanium.
I
axe.
understand.
Can't believe I never found one or made one. I haven't been seeing
Well, there's always
helicopters.
Shamway up the road. You can try looting.
Okay. So I need to... Okay, we're just heading south until we get to here. And then we head that way. Okay. And I have both the means to get... That's right, I forgot I have that cool mine there. Okay, I'm good on the mine. Wood is just the my main focus right now. I got to get more wood for more blocks so I can at least get the main support beams and the floorboards up, upgraded to wood, and then I can start my farm. Yeah. I would go through these trees over here. I would have friggin' scorpions every 5 seconds, and I would probably have to use 2, 3, 4, 5 antidotes. I'd much rather take a quick drive to the pine forest, and then we'll get all the wood we could ever need, put it in here, and drive it back, and have that cooking. Kind of a relief now. I got the bases. I have a lot of work left to do as far as getting the room layout, although I think it pretty much kind of lends itself to a thing. I got to figure out where I want the main hallway coming in off. Nice. Coming in off. Maybe I'll go straight down the center, and I could have 2 rooms per on the... I'll have to look, because it is pretty wide, and I want to get as much use out of it as I can. I just have to keep looking for cool furniture stuff, cool lights, and yeah, things. I'm excited. I gotta go through the city where my very first trader was. Although, actually, let's hit Wasteland Trader 1. See if he's got something for me. Gotta scratch that itch. This Dune Runner is so nice because it has the handling and I believe the fuel consumption of the motorcycle, but so much more carry capacity, and it's fun. Yep, I can already see the spire for the trader. I wished this had been a bigger city down here, because I would have relocated down this, or I would have located myself down here instead of up where I'm at, but it just wasn't a big enough city. And the last thing you want is to have all your end game quests sending you like 1,500 kilometers, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Just that. No, I didn't want that. So I'm okay. I'm happy where I'm at. Ah, no. Okay. This is not the place to be. Okay, nothing's in there, right? I can just pick you up. Put you back down. Took my hand off the mouse. I wasn't controlling it and ran straight into the worst possible spot. Okay. No scorpions here, right? Alrighty. Check the fendo. Woohoo! 2! What's that put me up to? Well, up to 7 again. Alright, nice.
Hey, how's it going?
See what you got first. Quad bike for 51,000. Have the money, not on me, but if I'm trying to save up for a helicopter.
My senses have picked up something.
I haven't seen one for a while. Oh yeah, powered spike straps. I'm just curious about those, how those work. Does it... Can I put that in an area where I walk and they don't activate? But they do. Built-in sensors that when powered trigger internal servos and pistons to quickly push out deadly metal spikes. Again, is it just for the zombies or is it for me as well? I mean, because I could put those around the pillars. That would be an interesting thought, is to put those around the pillars. So if they go to start banging on them, they immediately take damage. Interesting. That is a thought. I think I can make those.
Understood.
Spike trap. Yeah, I can make them. Oof. That's a lot. How much are you selling them for? $1,400. You know what? I'm gonna buy 2.
Awesome.
That way I can play with them at home. I just don't want to spend the resources that it's saying this thing costs to just experiment with them. Ooh, I'm almost out of ammo in this bad boy. But I bet you I'm not on the other one. And I still hate how slow that reload is.
Master, we are not alone.
It's not a bad gun, actually. Compared to what I originally thought of it, I mean, it's not as good as my other one, but it's not a bad gun. I wish it had a bigger magazine. It seems like it reloads faster, too. Okay, I don't mind this so much. Okay. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, now from here I just need to keep going west. Okay. This has been a fun stream. I'll have to say, it has been a fun stream. So much accomplished. I haven't looked to see if there's a crack-a-book around here. I'm curious. It probably is. I just haven't explored this place very well. Oh, right here. Have I visited this? I make the comment and immediately I see this. I have not. Okay.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay, no you do not. You do not get a spit here. Did you already wreck something? You did. Gosh. Stop wrecking my books. Oh, you're radiating. Interesting. Okay. My guess is you broke something off that point. Jerk cops. Breaking my books. So far, nothing but paper anyway, though. Not a good, good trip so far. Dang. Huh. At some point am I gonna... there's not a lot of things I don't know, but I keep looking just in case, because... that's what you do. Oh. Caught me off guard there. Oh, you sound like a cop again. Oh, okay, no, just a tourist.
Master, we are
That's
not
something I didn't
alone.
have. Yucca juice smoothie, I'll take. Rat remover, I'll take. Okay. Oh, got some things I didn't already have. That's always nice. Let's get the rest of these books before we get the hidden stash. Real fast. I mean, I got 2 recipes, so I guess it was worth the stop, and I still got the back room yet. Okay. I don't think I need you guys. I have the recipe. I already know the recipe for the mining cart. Interesting. Mining cart. I have a car engine. Got the wheels. Technically, I could make that. From what I understand... Hold on. I can actually say right now exactly. Mining cart. 6,000 max load. The motorcycle is 600. The van is 2,600, and that thing is 6,000. And it fits pretty well, and if you make a nice little tunnel for it, and that giant mine that I have would be a perfect place for a mining cart. Set it up, and I could use it to get back and forth. You know, I keep it close to wherever I'm mining, so when I'm done, I take that up, and then I do my runs up. I may actually think about doing that. Because if you look at the mine I have, I found all these. I was aiming for a couple. There was some good nodes here, and on the way through, I went titanium, lead, nitrate coal. I think it's iron, but they're all at bedrock. That's the best part. It's at bedrock, so they kind of leave me alone for the most part. Having a mining cart down there would not be half bad. I may have to look into that. Don't know if it'll be a tonight thing. Probably not. It's having this. I'm gonna have to start using this a little bit more, just for regular random stuff, or regular wooden stuff. Cool. Moving along. I wasn't expecting to make this stop, but you can't say no to a cracker book, even when you got most of the stuff. Okay, I didn't have that. Hop seed.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, we'll be working on the base overnight, I'm sure. See where we get by morning. And I'm going to try and do what I did on this one, where I actually try to put a break, make it a little easier for me to find during editing, but also better dividing them up. So I've decided, so either the last, oh gosh, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, you hit me, you don't hit the books. 2 cops down here? That's terrible. No, so the one of my streams I'm going to break down into 3 parts. The other 2 streams will be broken down into 2 parts. That way I've got 7 episodes for YouTube. So I can still put one out every day, but it's not where it was, where I had on Saturday and Sunday 2 episodes coming out, because it was just, oh jeez. Yeah, there's no way I'm not getting poisoned. Got the wrong weapon. Why am I using this? It's because I'm trying to explain stuff. I'm not focusing on what I'm doing. Yeah, so anyway, so it's gonna be, you know, that once a week, and I started out this one, so I'm gonna try to put breaks in. It's basically what I'm saying. Get out of here. Come on. I don't seem to have anything for infections. I'm confused why. I always do. Damn. No honey, no nothing. So I do have the antidote, but that's not good. Alright. 3rd time charm, but yeah, so that's kind of what the plan is. I want to start trying to put breaks in there. Make it easier, make it so I'm not cutting in the middle of a POI or something like that. Just in general, just it'll fit better, flow better, and hopefully make the VODs a little bit easier and more make more sense. That's right, I gotta... No, I can. No, I can't. There we go. So, let me know what you guys think about that. If hopefully you guys are cool. I think it makes more sense. Everything will flow a little bit better. And yeah, we won't... I'm trying just not to saturate the channel. Give it a chance to get out there for people to be able to see it without getting kind of lost. Is that all the books? It is. All right. Oh, I got a broken leg. Do I have any of the stuff I need? I don't. And neither does Droney. So I have a broken leg, no cast, no splint. I don't care. I'm just going to run on it. You can add it all the time you want. Eventually I'll make it home. And then I'll be able to... Oh, it was a good stop to make. I don't like how it ended up. Okay, why are you... I hate the cities. I hate the way Mojang puts them together. It just makes it so hard to drive around.
Picked up something.
I'm going the right direction, right? Alright, yep. Do I have a... Is it a bear or is it a scorpion? I don't know. It's probably a vulture. Yes. If I hadn't made the stop for the Kraken book, I wouldn't have found the books I did, but I also wouldn't be infected, broken leg, and all the other stuff, so... Is what it is. It's gonna make it a pain to do all this tree farming, though. If I could have run, it would have been so much better. I'm so slow. Okay. Well, this is time for stories. I can't really think about what I wanted to talk about. That's kind of... Again, as I was saying earlier, you know, trying to find like different stories and stuff to tell, because when I first start thinking about, oh yeah, what's something I can talk about tonight, and it's like, well, that would be over in like 5 seconds. Then I actually start with conversations, and it's like I just keep adding on to it. I remember different things, and they definitely start to flash. This broken foot.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I did that. And it's towards the end, so it's like there's some topics or some story things that I'm looking forward to actually bringing up and going through, but I want to make sure it's something that I can do towards the beginning, so I can actually put the right amount of time into it. 65 already. It's not bad. I need to find a big, nice clump of them, and then put a bunch of stuff in here as well. Okay, one thing I can think of. So, again, not story. This is just more of a conversation and everything. But games looking forward to that are coming out towards like maybe still at the end of this year, but a lot of them. I kept hearing 2026 on a lot of games. I'm like, not for a year, but then it's like, well, it's almost November, so it's like a month until we're at 2025. So it'd be interesting to see what are the big budget, games that are going to be coming out. Christmas time, possibly, or, just, first couple months of 2026. I'm trying to remember what the exact name is. I don't know if it's Exodus or Exile or something, but it's apparently it's kind of like a, oh my goodness. I'm coming from everywhere. BioWare. What the big... Sometimes I just draw blanks down there. N7, Shepherd. Yeah, things. I forget the craziest things when I'm, and it's stuff that I should know. It's stuff that I do know. Oh, that's why I'm super close to the. Okay, I need to get further away from here. But yeah, they got a game. know if some of the devs from there are making this one, which is why it kind of has that feel that people are talking about. But it looks really cool. So I'm kind of looking forward to that one. I don't know what I feel about the last part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. At least this time it's coming out, I think, on more than just the PlayStation. Because here's the thing. I like a keyboard and mouse. I'll be honest, I despise controllers. Even if it's a game that requires controllers, I hate it. I hate the lack of fine control that I have with the mouse. I hate ASDW. I mean, I'm used to moving that way. It can be kind of sort of with it, but it's never the same. It's not. And I hate that on Sony, you're kind of stuck with that. And again, like I played the original Horizon,
we are not
Redawn, and then the Horizons or what. Fun game. I enjoyed it, but I waited till it was on PC to play it. Because again, I don't want to play with a friggin' controller. My son's good at it. I got him, you know, the fancy Xbox Elite controller for his birthday. He loved it, which is cool because sometimes it's hard with you know, to figure out what my, you know, something cool to get to my kids. So I was happy that that was a win. I think for last year I got him the Rogue Ally, so he really likes that. Yes. Do I spoil my kids? I do. I don't know. Sometimes I buy them things for them that are almost things that I wish I could have gotten when I was a kid. So I like to make sure that they have fun stuff. So that's why I'm kind of glad that I think Square Enix is forcing them to allow it to come out in other ones. Because they're not making enough on the PlayStation alone. I think the install numbers for the PS5 are just not there yet, and I think they finally got to a point where they had to stop making games that would still play on the PS4, and I'm glad they did. I think it took way too long. I mean, I remember back in the day when a new console came out, you understood that none of the games were going to be playable, the old ones on the new console, and the new ones on the old console. So if you wanted to play the games, you got the new console. And it's nice not having to, and I'm glad that like Nintendo and stuff like that does, but I think that Sony just used this as a crutch for way too long because they weren't getting the install size that they wanted to on the PS5. And I don't know if it's just because they couldn't get enough of them out to sell, or if it just wasn't selling well enough, or I don't know. I'm curious to see at which point does the Switch 2 catch up to the PS5, because the original Switch by far outsold the PS4. Fairly early on, it kind of caught up and then passed it. This time, I think they were released closer together, and I think Nintendo's trying to have like 20 million ready for 2026 to sell on top of theirs. So I mean, their expectation is it to be a very large install size fairly quickly. So, but Xbox is actually my preferred console. And that's just because it's made by Microsoft, which they kind of have a built-in, you know, keyboard and mouse thing, PC, that to them is like common sense. So I can, even if I'm playing on the Xbox, I can still hook up a keyboard and mouse and play that way on the Xbox. Don't know how well the PlayStation handles that. I've heard that maybe you can, but again, it's not natively designed. That's not something that they look to add in. So I'll talk about that. Another thing I'm actually really looking forward to
have picked up something.
is Persona 4 Remake, whatever that's going to be. I enjoyed Persona 3 Remake. That was actually pretty cool. And I liked, you know, the things that they did and changed to it. I would much prefer to hear something about Persona 6, which still I've heard nothing, and I don't know how long Persona 5's been out, and all the different add-ons and stuff they've made for it, but man, I'm just surprised we haven't heard anything. I mean, they have to be working on it. Like I said, 5 came out so long ago, so, but I know that 4 is coming out at some point in 2026. I don't know if they've actually put the specific time frame on it, but I am looking forward to that. I have played Persona 4 before, so it's not going to be a new play, but I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like, especially with the graphics updated and things. Persona 3, I'd never played the original. I didn't discover the Persona series until Persona 5. I don't know, when I looked at it, I didn't realize that it was like a turn-based thing. I thought it was one of those crazy, action adventures because of, like, the graphics and the designs and you saw in pictures and things. Once I actually realized what it was, I was all about it because, again, I'm a huge RPG fan. Like, I love, I grew up on Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior, things like that. Even Mario RPG. Yeah, so I love RPGs. So I'm excited about that. I really wish they would say something though about the upcoming 6. Would be nice. Okay, this thing's starting to affect my stamina. I don't want to quit too early. I need so much wood. I really, really, really wish that I had some way of getting rid of this infection. It's really interfering with what I was trying to do. New books or not, I'm actually kind of thinking wasn't the best idea going in. I don't think it was worth it getting infected and not being able to, I just still can't believe I didn't have anything. That's one of the key things I always keep on. Again, I think that must be where the scrap iron got stuck in there or here. So apparently I used it and didn't realize it and didn't replace it. What else do I know that's coming out in 2026 that I'm looking forward to? Surprises, I guess. I haven't been looking super far at games coming out. I might try to go back and play the, if they do some good upgrades to the Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Oh, I had 2 of you guys. Okay, gotcha. I wonder what the heck is going on. So that could be interesting. Is The Witcher 4 coming out in 2026? I know they've showed, like, multiple trailers, but I don't know if that means it's actually coming out. If that were coming out, that's, like, #1 on my list. Super excited for that. Again, another game that's many, many, many iterations and releases, and I forget which generation of consoles it came out at, but it's definitely been around for a while as well. Not as long as Skyrim. I know everybody's thinking GTA 6. I've never played a GTA game in my life. I don't really feel the desire or need for it. I don't know. Some people get off and enjoy, being a mob or whatever, bad guy. That's not me. Okay, I need to give you some stuff. Yeah, I've never had it. I tried, like, when the Switch 2 came out, one of the games that you could buy was the new Yakuza game. So I bought that to give it a try. I don't think I lasted an hour, and I'm just like, no. Just not for me. So I know there's a lot of people are looking forward to the GTA 6. I'm just not one of them. And not to say, bad for anybody else. I mean, I know it's sells a lot of copies, and a lot of people are still playing GTA 5 online. Again, just not for me.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
I dumped everything in the truck, didn't I? Okay, is there somebody? Man, there's a lot of things out tonight. At least it's not scorpions. Hey, what's up, man? I went out to go get some trees because I needed some more wood, and I saw a crack-a-book, which I had to stop at. So of course I got infected, and then I don't have anything to cure it. Oh, that's right, I'm out of gas too. Dude, you should see the base though. I pretty much spent the entire stream tonight working on that. It looks pretty badass. Do I have any? I don't have any gas at all. Okay, I guess we go home. And I fumbled this badly. Yeah, let's see. I need to... Let's just go back to the Wasteland Trader again. I got the structure of the third floor up. I've got the 4-floor elevator up. I got the powered sliding 7 by 5 by 3 door up in the front of it. Completely encased it. Got a sensor catching me from both directions so I can get in. Like, looks pretty cool. I just... don't want to go through off-road. Alright, I gotta come down here. Let's follow this road. Yeah, a lot of freehanding it tonight, though. But it's been fun. It's been super cool. Heading back right now. It's because I can pull up to it and then immediately the door opens and I can drive in, and it's got like a 10-second delay before it shuts behind me. And I got it the right direction for calling it up from the different floors. And I got this cool design. I guess it doesn't matter which way I go. Yeah, I use like the frames or the wood blocks that have like the different frame textures and stuff on the side to do kind of a cool texture that runs along the outsides of the elevator, and then putting bulletproof glass inside those blocks and stuff so you can still kind of see it and everything. Yeah, I think it's turning out cool, but I need so much wood. I couldn't even get the full walls or the roof put in. So I went out to chop some trees down. Saw this crack-a-book here. Immediately got hit by 2 scorpions. One of which infected me and poisoned me. How you been, though? How much longer were you on the stream last night after I went to bed? It looked like you were making some good progress. Did I go the wrong way? Really hate I hate the cities. I hate the way that the roads lay out. I wish there was like they would put in something that there would be like a center that would kind of go from one side of a city to the other side. You know, and if you just try to pass through sort of way. And I saw that you were struggling with the concrete, man. I understand that. That the concrete grind is real. I think that's why I was, from the moment I was able to make concrete, I was constantly, because I didn't need it, I wasn't going to use it early on, but I knew I'd need it eventually, so I just, you know, 50 here, 100 there. You know, every time I get stone, make a little bit more. So I think I got enough to do the base area of mine. Got the pillars and whatnot, but I still got to get some of those upgraded. But other than that, I don't know that I really need much more turned into concrete. Can't believe you. Did I undo you? Yeah. No, so I was kind of brought up the topic or the subject of games I'm looking forward to in 2026. Seeing as we're literally a month away from there, and I haven't really heard what the Christmas games are, but I know Exodus is one I'm looking forward to. Pretty good progress. Making the fighting area ceiling 1 block higher, though. Yeah. I don't know. I've always liked roomy feeling. I'm not a big fan of feeling confined. So yeah, I get that. Especially like I hate doing plates because it gives you more room, but you can't put anything on them. So you end up, if you want to put lights or you want to put anything above, you have to go with the full block. And because this is Alpha 20, if you don't want the screamers to see you through your walls, you have to use full blocks too. It is dark and dreary. Am I on the right road? Yes. And this will take me straight to my house. Dude, leave me alone. I am 5.8. I'm not that bad. I don't know how I left my base without bringing antibiotics, honey, something. In it, like shuffling stuff in and out of my inventory as I was building. So I must have at some point it got misplaced, so I went to the medical and just automatically stuck it in there. How close am I to home? I didn't get any questing done. So I came into the Discord, updated your roles. Okay, cool. Yeah. I was looking to see because I was looking at my old screenshots and I found all the bases that I had made on that Rebirth playthrough, the Purge, where I made myself build a new base each area. So I was going to see if there was a way that I could drop them off so you could kind of take a peek at them. So I don't know if there's an area in there for like posting pictures or media or something like that, but if you're interested, I could definitely show you that. I put a lot of work into some of those. I thought they looked pretty cool. Okay, cool. This is home. Haha, almost passed it. Am I already parked in there? No, I'm not. So, you can hardly see it, but you can see it a little bit. Alright, I need to go get some first aid. So look at this door and how cool that is. Hey, no you don't. Got the 4-high elevator now. I need to fix my leg, and I need to take some antibiotics. And then I'll go up to the other floor and show you what I've been doing. Alright, we'll take a honey. Take a cast. I need to drink a bunch of water. I've been making lots of bulletproof glass and just, yeah, it's been a pretty busy stream. I'm having fun using that elevator. I thought it was just going to be like I would only use it for vehicles. I'm using it for all the time. And then I changed this here, so I made it kind of indented using like plates and everything. But now it's easier for me, so if I need to call it up to another floor, I can just go over there to do that. But I got the bulletproof glass in these windows and stuff. I ran out of bulletproof glass, but this is going to be as well. So I have to figure out what I want to do with rooms, but because look at these doors you can make. These are going to be like my 2 big bedrooms. So once I get the ceilings up, and then the 4th floor is going to be for farming. So once I get the roof done here, I'll have my garden, my farms up here. So, but if I go down to the bottom, you can see that the design I was kind of putting in. So I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to look like. Isn't that cool how that just opens up? So you can kind of see how there's like that little metal area that kind of goes up. And it kind of outlines each of the floors. And I did that on the side too. So it'll be double textured on here, and it's going to be glass going up these. And I put like a vault door. So this is going to be completely secured. So it's going to be a safe spot for me. I just got to put in some more bulletproof glass. Got the fuel over here. I got a door I can go into if I want to. I can still go up the hatch. I haven't fixed that yet. But this, when I'm busy working and I have this, all they got to do, if they step on that plate, it activates this, so it's not always on, so I'm not wasting power. And then it just blows me away. Oh yeah, that's always on. Shouldn't touch that. She's coming together. I've definitely putting a lot more time into this base than I did in any of the other ones here. I think it's because I always knew I was going to be moving again, and I hate feeling like I wasted my time on something that I'm not going to be able to go at, not going to be permanently living in. Yeah. Alright, oh shoot. I gotta bring the buggy over here. I gotta get a bunch of stuff out of the inventory. I need to make like parking spots or something. Although I expanded this out, so now I can actually drive smoothly on it from the road. Make it a little bit easier to get in and out on stuff. Alright. And I got a drop box out here finally. I got too tired of not having that there when I wanted it. Let you close. There you go. I love watching it. Like come up over here and it just opens up. I don't know why, but just that little, it's cool. And I can grab all the wood. That's the thing I'm hurting on the most is wood. Well, for now, I used up almost all of my iron supplies too in the process of making the elevator and the sliding doors and stuff. I still need to put a sliding door up on the above floor as well. I've got a spot for it. And then a lot of design work. I gotta figure out, once I get the exterior walls and the roof in, I gotta figure out how I want to do the walls inside. Just make up my rooms. That's gonna be, but I enjoy that. Like I said, I've said before, like this is one of my favorite parts about this game. I love building cool things, like cool bases and stuff. So now I'm into that part of the game that I love. So I'm kind of giddy, kind of excited because I'm having fun. And I never played with these toys before that are in here, including these. I'm curious about those. I saw them at the trader. I saw they're expensive to make, so I figured I would just buy them and play with them. My question is, are they able to detect whether it's you or a zombie that's stepping on it? That's like my biggest question. Like, because a thought I had for it was if I put those around the pillars, like instead of putting like the plates all the way up, if I put that in the block below it, then if the zombies went to go attack a pillar, the spikes would come up. So I gotta play around with that, see how that works. But that's the idea I have. Gotta make more of those metal meshes. It was a good progress stream though. Ton of fun designing. Like I was putting stuff up, taking it back down over and over. I freehanded this thing, which I don't normally do. I usually try to put at least have some idea of what I'm doing, but it was fun doing like the freehand, just seeing what came out. Yeah, so I'm gonna try it. I'll probably gonna hurt myself. Just gotta figure out where I want to put it. Cause you should be able to pick it up. I like how it's a full block under the ground, though. Maybe I'll put it in front of my door down going into my the garage for coming up. That might not be a bad idea. And then I'll try it and see, because I have power down there already. Let me get rid of this stuff here really fast, and then we'll go down and check that out. I am curious about that now. I've been collecting furniture and things. I got like azaleas and all this other stuff over here in anticipation of finally getting the living quarters area up so I can actually start to decorate it. That goes there. Oh, go there. Alright, I think I have enough. I just need to get the power tool, the wire tool, those, possibly that. Alright, let's go down and see what we can do here. So the idea would be to put it right here. Okay. I have power down here. So I tried doing everything I could to make it go both ways, and what I ended up having to do was to put a sensor here that would see me both inside and coming up over there. It's the only way I could make this work. I spent probably like 20-30 minutes on it last night. So if I can figure out a way to do it another way, I will. But for right now, that's the only way I know. Alright, am I going to hurt myself? I am. Dang it. Well. Oh, I have to repair. I just put it down. How do I have to repair it already? And then I walk right over it again. I guess it attacking you. Okay, so that won't work. I have no idea what I need to repair it with. We'll try a little bit of steel plating and some iron plating. But the idea then, maybe if, you know, if I have a, like this one over here, which is kind of important, if I put one like around here on the different things, it might work. Oh, that's a good question. Okay.
Incoming enemies.
No, it
Prepare
just,
for conflict.
if I hold F, it just picks it up. Who's making all the noise and why? But it's daylight, so I can back up to give a better look of it now. Yeah. I'm gonna have big bay windows up there too. I haven't decided exactly how, but there'll be some pretty big windows up there looking out. It's still kind of square. I would have liked to do more to kind of get it out, but I think having the gap under here is kind of cool. That specifically is kind of cool, especially with the glass and stuff. Hello. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. Do I have any blocks to replace it with? But again, I could use this. This would probably work really well for a... Oh, hey! Thank you. Appreciate the follow there, Blyce. Yeah, like if I say I put it here, which is where they were kind of banging on it. Then if they came to bang on it... Uh-oh, copper. I think it would do a pretty good job of... Because again, if they go and destroy anything, if they take damage, they stop. So if they went on here and stepped on it and they got hit with the spike, they should reset, and then they would go back to their normal behavior. Actually, I should probably take it off of what I already have going here. So if I took that, yeah. So it's, I would need a lot more, but I could, you know, wherever important parts are. My living space is having an issue. The roof has suddenly started to destroy itself for absolutely no reason. I rebuild and upgrade it, go out somewhere else, come back, and a bunch of the blocks are destroyed and fall into rubber pieces again. It's so weird. I would say look underneath. Like underground and stuff. Because sometimes what happens is you have your support pillars have to go all the way to bedrock. So if you mine underneath or something and you've got a tunnel going and it happens to go underneath one of your supports, it basically doesn't do that. Dude, the electricity thing. So both me and Earthox here, we are huge Undead Legacy. We've been playing this a long time, and this version of it still runs on the 7 days to die normal one, which means everything has a single path. You can only have one kind of power going into it, but you can multiple branches coming off of things like relays or switches. Yeah, I've had that happen before. What you could also do is if you went into creative and then flipped on the structural, there's a structural support button thing over there, and it'll show you all the colors, and you can actually see if you've got like a yellow that's coming up, because if you're using that as support and anything underneath it, it will over time fall. Yeah, that is kind of weird. It might be that it gets reset when you come back, so it happens as you come in. One thing I'd say about Belias is the cool thing here is, and I read it in the tooltip, so the fence posts that you use for shocking them, you can have one fence post feed multiple other ones, and it actually even said it. I don't know why I never saw that before reading it. If you play this mod, though, expect a grind, because it's a lot more work to get this kind of concrete. And Irox over there, how do you pronounce your name? I've been meaning to ask you that. It looks like it's Irox. Is that the right way? But I know last night in his stream he was enjoying the concrete grind. In this game you have to go, it's like coal and earhawks. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. I think I meant to go try to see if you would actually say your own name in the in your stream a couple times. Earhawks. Cool. Yeah, so what I have over here for my power is I've got the generator in here, and you can kind of see where it's all going. So you can have multiple things. I think there's a limit. It might be 8 different wires that can come off a single point, and I have them feeding into switches because there's different parts of my base. Like this here is normally off. If I flip the switch, it goes on, but it attacks everything around there, and I don't want it doing that. Like I have up here a turn this one off. No, day 7 scratch build horde base. Yeah, no. You better find a good roof to fight off of. Yeah, so up here I've got a dart trap, and I have the power coming from the pressure plate. So that means what happens is when if they get up here to my to this and try to attack me here, it turns this on, and they're getting darts shooting at them from above. So it's a cool little. That's not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. And then of course, you know, you got lights and things that you can add to. This mod has a whole lot more workstations than a typical one will, so you can kind of see have a lot, and they all have different different tier levels that you have to upgrade them to be able to make some of the later game stuff. And this bad boy, this is the best vehicle, but it's hard to get because you can't craft any of the parts, so you have to either loot them or find the trader that's selling them, and it literally took me till I got to the end of this game to finally get it. I've only had it for a couple. So there's 2 ways to play with mods, and I would say that the easiest way, especially if you've never done it before, because you can go in and download files and open up your files and put things in, and some people, you know, it's a little bit daunting because trying to find where it is and all that kind of stuff. What I use for my mod playing is this. So it's called the 7 days or 7 mod launcher, but 7 days to die mod launcher. Spherai. He's been a modder for 7 days for a long time. He was actually working with Jax Teller back on the original Ravenhurst mods and stuff. But if you come into here, yeah, oh, it's amazing. So you can come over here and install a new mod. And then you can even tell it which version of the game you want. So I'm in version 2, and it's going to show you these are all the mods that have currently that you can get from this game. And you just pick which one you want, tell it to install. It'll take you over to here, and you always want to do like clone. So that way you could have multiple instances of the game. So I can come in here and choose, like I do 2 series. I do this Undead Legacy, which I had to drop files in for this one. It's a little bit more, or no, this is the one that works. The Project Z I had to actually see it's a custom one. But yeah, if you want to do Undead Legacy, it's right here in the install. You're gonna have to go back to Alpha 20 though, because that's where it's at, and then it'll install everything for you. But it's pretty cool. And if you have any questions, I think Spherai, I think he has a Discord, so you can kind of go in there if you have questions on it. But I would say that's the easiest way to kind of do mods. There's a few that are pretty big. Some of them are just quality of life stuff. I probably should hit the stop button on here. Some of our quality of life things. The overhauls, I think, are what I enjoy the most. So some of the big names are Darkness Falls, Undead Legacy, which I think a lot of people consider probably the best overhaul mod that had been put out as far as just functionality, enjoyment, prolonging the game. Like I'm at day 76 right now. I think Earhawks, you're at day 100 and something, aren't you? And still I don't even have maxed out stuff yet. Like I have none of my things are S tier level yet. So even if you find the items you want, it still gives you reason to go out and keep playing. So it's a really good mod. Yeah, 120ish. What's the one that has all the Rebirth is another good one, but there's another one that everybody plays that has classes and all the NPCs you can get. Do you remember what that one's called? Where's my mod launcher? Let's go back up to, I think version 1 he had it probably. Back forward. So Darkness Falls is there. District 0 is kind of fun as well. Forsaken Trail if you hate yourself. No, War of the Walkers. That's it. War of the Walkers. That's a lot of people enjoy that. I don't think I've ever played that one, but that's another one of the big ones that people talk about. Yeah, this Forsaken Trail. Again, if you hate yourself, that's a fun one to play because that's a real hard one. The Rebirth comes with two different scenarios you can play. They have like the regular game, and then there's a purge scenario. So instead of there's no quests, you get dropped in, and you have to do a percentage, 75% of all POIs in a zone to open up the quest line to go to the next zone. So it's kind of fun. It sort of gates you, but he does a lot of good stuff. I think he kind of learned from Subquake, who makes the Undead Legacy. But yeah, this is like the best way to find it. Some of the mods haven't been updated to 2.0 yet, so but it gives you the choice. You can see there's a few of them here, less on the version 2 than version 1, but you can choose like I am. I'm playing this, so you can see right here 2.6 is on Alpha 20. So it's but it's still so good. I don't feel like I'm missing anything from the current game because it's a lot of fun. And you can see like the elevators and the sliding doors and some of the different stuff he puts in. It's just a fun mod. And 2.7 is going to be amazing. Like it, we both me and Earhawks we are in the Discord and just watching his daily updates and the stuff he's done and the different customization and things they are. It's real fun. So anyway, I think that is gonna be it for me for the stream tonight. I gotta couple hours into the next day, but that's we're good there. But yeah, if you have any questions, just put them in the chat here, and I'll check it later, and I can definitely help you out with that if you're running any problems. But anyway, appreciate everybody for coming out. Again, huge progress day for the Horde base. Had a lot of fun there. If you're watching the VOD on the Twitch and you haven't already followed, I'd appreciate if you hit that. And if you are watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed it, hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd appreciate that. I'm at 386, so I'm inching closer to that 400. So appreciate if you hit that subscribe if you haven't. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.